Hey everybody, this is Mike with Low Water Farms. Just gonna give you a little video of what happens when you buy a new tractor, and also gonna put in the review on this little tractor. It is a TYM Branson 2205H. I bought it from Act Equipment in Aniana, Alabama. Very happy with the service I got from those guys there. But as you can see in the video, there's been some dirt work done here. I'm gonna be walking around, so the video may be a little bit bumpy. I'm not a real good cameraman yet. I'm still learning, but I've done some dirt work with this thing since I've had it and bought it in March. But if you look, that up there next to the road, I took it down about 2 foot and leveled this out. The ground will be, or the ground was very unlevel, so I've got it leveled out a good bit, and I did it all with this little tractor here. It's a pretty, well, it's not a pretty good, it's a real good little machine. It's small, but it's got plenty of power, got a lot of power, more than what you would think with it being so small. So it's got, you see, it's got the bucket on it, the lift capacity on it, they rate it about 1,100 pounds. But honestly, I believe it picks up more than that. I've had some pretty good loads in that little bucket. Have no complaints with this little machine. As we get closer, you can see, you've got the PTO control here. You've got the up and down for your attachments on the back. Got the PTO on and off button there. You've got your 4-wheel drive. You've got your low, your neutral, and your high. Pretty simple little dash on it. You've got your headlights. You've got your blinkers, your warning lights. Your gauge cluster here. Hour meter there. This little thing has even got cruise control, if you can see it there out here in the sun. The hydraulic controls for the bucket, front bucket. When I first got it, it was in a different position, but I was able to move it and put it in a better operating position. I've mounted me a little ammo box for some tools. Here's a view from the back where the PTO hooks up. Pretty stout little machine back here, pretty heavy. I think it's, with the bucket, I think the machine's about 1,800 pounds. You've got your forward and reverse right here, forward pedal, reverse. That's my only complaint I have about this little machine. I don't really like the positioning of the pedals, but other than that, no other complaints. You've got all your grease fittings. It's pretty visible on the front of the bucket. You see here, makes it pretty easy to find and get to. And here's a view from the front. Yes, it's dirty. I've been working with it. I need to give it a bath. But like I said, it's a pretty stout little machine. I have no complaints other than the pedals for the forward and reverse. It's got a 21.5 horsepower engine. Open the hood. Maybe I can do it with one hand. It's got a metal hood on it. I like that instead of the plastic. There's the little engine in it, and it's a pretty stout little engine. But all in all, I've been very happy with this little machine. It's very easy to service. You see here where you check your front gear oil. You see the yellow dipstick down there to check your engine oil. Your orange cap there is where you fill your oil. That's a little bit tricky to fill your oil, but it can be done. It's not that bad. It's not a make or break situation on it. This one, you can get a mowing deck with it. This is your control for it to raise and lower the mowing deck. And here is your control for the speed of the raising and lowering of your back implements as well. The seat on it's fairly comfortable. I just wish I had some armrest. You got a cup holder here. Your fuel cap is there. So all in all, a good little machine. Just wanted to give a review on it. You see the tires, got the industrial tires. They're pretty stout. I've run over some, doing some land clearing, I've run over some pretty good stumps and things like that, and have not punctured any of the tires as of yet, knock on wood. So I would highly recommend anybody, if you're looking for a small subcompact tractor, to take a look at the TYM Branson 2205H. I think now it's actually, since the takeover, TYM taking over Branson, it's the model number on it is a T224, I believe. Again, view of the back, you see your caution lights, you see your brake lights as well. And walk her back around front and put the hood down and show you the headlights. That's some pretty bright little headlights on this little machine. You see right there the headlights. And you can see, you know, it's got a pretty stout little bucket on it, pretty heavy gauge metal that it's built out of. Had no problems with any of the cylinders on the bucket. Pretty sturdy frame holding the bucket on. It's got the rollover protection system on it that I like. The steering on it's great. It drives, it steers about like a car. You know, it's very easy to steer, and you can get this little machine in some pretty tight spaces and not have any issues. Get a look at the lugs on the tires. Look at the front tires there. And again, you know, a view of some of what I've done with it since March. Still, this work, dirt work, yard work, is a work in progress here. Still got a little more that I need to do here. Some right here where I'm standing that I've got to work on. Trying to fix some flooding and draining issues that I have in my front yard with it, and doing some land clearing here on the farm. So I would highly recommend this little machine. And if you're in Alabama or close by, or anywhere close by the state of Alabama, I would highly recommend ACT Equipment in Aniana, Alabama. You can look them up. They've got a website. The two guys that own it, they're very, very helpful, very good to work with. They work with me a lot on getting the financing done on this little machine, and I'm very happy with the service. So I would advise contacting them if you don't have a dealer already. But if you do, I would highly recommend this little machine. So I'll be talking some more about this little machine later and showing you some more of the after aftermath of my work that I'm doing with it right now. We've had a lot of rain here in Alabama, so it's kind of muddy. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of work today with it, so I may do another video here shortly, or tomorrow one, about the work I've done with it. But thank you for watching, and if you hadn't already subscribed to our channel and bring some others in to subscribe. I'll be showing some more on this tractor and other farm life going on here. And this again is Mike from Low Water Farm in Alabama. Thank you for watching.